There you go. So first of all, welcome everyone. Good evening to everyone watching me from all over the world. It is a pleasure to be here to present the project that is making so many people happy, especially us. I present myself upon you as Javier Hamazilla, one of the co-founders of the project itself. And today I'm going to present to you Kuailian. Now, I want you to have an open mind because what I'm going to present today is not a simple company out there. It's an ecosystem. So it's been created by various companies and we've poured everything that we have into this project. So I would like your full attention for around a span of around 20 minutes. It won't take long. I'm going to try and be as brief as possible, but please, I would like your full attention for these next 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. First off, Kuailian is an ecosystem, a decentralized ecosystem based on blockchain technology, where our goal as a corporation is for everybody to be able to win, for everybody to be able to extract something positive out of this ecosystem. Now, our idea is the following. We are created by a set of companies. It's not one simple company, as I said at the beginning, and that is two main companies which create the mainframe of our ecosystem. Now, Kuailian App OU is the one commercializing the software, our automatic software, and CrossChange International is our company as well, based in Estonia, where you can find our exchange and our wallet licenses. Now, we chose Estonia because it is the center of cryptocurrency in Europe. It is a country that understands cryptocurrency technology, it understands blockchain technology, and has very developed for the upcoming years. So basically, we chose it because it seemed like the way to go. And we found these regulations, we found these licenses. So first off, we have a solid legal base to Kuailian. One of the things that became our main milestone when we created Kuailian was to be recognized by people inside our own sector. This is the Ethereum Enterprise Alliance. Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency ecosystem in the world. It is based on 80% of the currencies of the cryptocurrency space are based on Ethereum, and we managed to be recognized by such an association, an alliance, because we were doing something. In order to be able to be a part of this alliance, you need to be compliant with the local regulations, but you need to be creating something that is helping the world through Ethereum. So our decentralized ecosystem caught the eye of these people, and we managed to be accepted alongside JP Morgan, alongside Intel, alongside ING, big corporations in the world in the technological and banking sector that allowed us to be a part of this membership that we are now a part of. So it was very big for us to be recognized by these people. But let's get straight to the point, right? What are we offering to the world? Why are we here? Well, we're basically offering three main things, but this never expanding ecosystem is going to be showing and sharing a lot of new things in the near future. But let's start with the basics. First off, we have our Kuailian Academy. In Kuailian, we believe the center of education is the key to success. We believe that if you focus on educating yourself and getting better every day and improving, you're going to reach success. Our idea was this, and that is why we created our free academy so everybody could access and learn things such as Forex, such as crypto, and many new topics that are going to be created in the near future in a simple, intuitive way. So everybody can do it on their own time, on their own schedules, and picking what they want to learn. And that is something you're going to be hearing a lot of in Kuailian, because our idea is that everybody can see what they want to do and decide and configure their own experience within Kuailian. And that is what probably makes us different. We haven't reinvented the wheel or discovered fire. I'm not going to say that. But what we did do is create a different user experience. And note this down because it is going to be very important alongside what I'm going to explain today. This smart pool was our main product, and it has been the star of the ecosystem since the moment it was born. Alongside the Academy, we created an automatic product that allows us to do something amazing. And let me show you how. So through history, when you need to send money to someone, right, you simply pick up your smartphone, something that unites everybody in this world. If you grab a hold of your pocket, you're most likely going to have a smartphone. And you open your banking account and you can send money to everybody in the world, right? We are in a very advanced technological world. But every time you want to send money to someone, say I want to send $100 to anybody in this room, I will have to send it through my bank account, and the bank is charging a commission for it. Now, why are they charging this commission? This doesn't have any nuisance to it. It is something that has a sense. Basically, they are charging this commission in order to verify the transaction. And this is very important. They do a process within which they audit the transaction to make sure the money is not lost, changed, that my $100 leave my account, and they enter the person receiving the account. So basically, they are auditing that the transaction goes as it should go. Now, what happened in the economic decentralization? Something happened, right? In 2008, Bitcoin was born, something that really shifted the world's paradigm. And what happened is very, very curious. We entered a world where everybody can transfer money peer-to-peer, which means person to person. And that is something amazing. Let me explain how. In the cryptocurrency world, what happens is, imagine I want to send $100 of Dash, right? And I want to send it to anybody in this room. Same example. What will happen is the following. I'll send it to their own wallet, their personal wallet inside their phone, and they're going to receive those Dash. But who verifies that transaction? Because in the cryptocurrency space, there is no such figure as a regulator or a central bank that has to do this. Anybody can do it. And that is the thing that we liked about it. Anybody could do this. Anybody in the world. It had a free access. And this is where we discover the figure of a masternode. A masternode is basically an entity within the market that does this work. It verifies transactions around the world from different users anonymously. And what is more cool about it, it is decentralized. It has a free access. Anybody can access it. There's no entry barriers to it. But there is a couple of things you have to take into consideration. If your idea is to verify transactions, you need to know it has an elevated price and it has technical complexity to it, which means you will need to learn computing, you will need to learn coding, and you will require quite an amount of money to be able to deposit into your masternode. And in Kuailian, we wanted to make it simpler. We wanted people to be able to access from only $100 paid in Ethereum, and we wanted automated management so that everybody could participate. So as I said, we didn't reinvent the wheel, we just brought it closer to the people. We made it easier for people to access such a world as cryptocurrency and gain rewards for it. So imagine having a piece of this pie, right? Millions of transactions daily, all of them generating a commission for being transacted, for being verified, and you being able to receive automatically daily the rewards of being that transaction validator. And that is amazing. So let me explain how it works, because it's pretty simple. So the intrinsic part of it inside is pretty deep, but let's talk about how it works for you as a client, as a user. Now it's very simple. First thing you will need is a wallet of Ethereum. You will need to buy Ethereums and put them in a wallet. That is a very simple, pretty straightforward process. Once you have that wallet loaded with $100 to as much as you want in Ethereum, you can start buying Kuais. And a Kuai is simply a license of exploitation of our software of artificial intelligence. So basically, you're buying a license that allows you to exploit for 1,000 days our smart pool. The software is going to work for you in a simple way. Every Ethereum sent to this wallet, public wallets within the company, no human intervention whatsoever. That is why we are this decentralized ecosystem. Now, what is going to happen is the following. This money is sent to a pool. It is all put together in a pool, and it is changed for the different tokens we require to set up masternodes. This is all done for you. You don't need to worry about this. I explained this so you can understand. Once that happens, those masternodes are going to be paying rewards daily for those transactions they validate. And once that happens, you're going to start receiving a profit daily for 1,000 days. Some days it may be a bit higher, sometimes it will be a bit lower, but you're always receiving because we found a constant in the market. And that constant is very simple. Think about it. Whether people are running away from the market or people are running towards it, there are always going to be transactions. There's always going to be volume. And the volume has remained constant over $100 billion daily in this market for the long run. So we chose a market that could allow us to run for the long term. And that is going to be paid to you directly through a smart contract, the highest level of transparency available in the entire world. And this is fully decentralized, I repeat. So resuming, your task is the following. You need to buy Ethereum, send them to the pool, and once you've sent them, you kick back and relax, because for the next 1,000 days, starting in around 10 days since the moment you deposit, you're going to start receiving Ethereum daily. How cool is that? And the most important thing, you can see what is happening behind the scenes. You can explore the pool, you can see what is happening, and everything is impacted on real time on the blockchain, a public blockchain like Ethereum's. So basically, we set up this product in 2018, right? September of 2018, this product started running, and it's been running ever since, paying Monday to Sunday, non-stop, every single day. The same way as the market, it never stops. So basically what we did is configure the first smart pool, the one you're seeing to your left, the low risk or starter pool. Now, this pool was created where the refugee of value is Dash, one of the biggest coins inside the masternode world. And it has a ratio of 90 to 10. That means 90% is low risk, okay, and low reward, and 10% is a bit of a high risk and higher reward masternodes. So we're picking a 90-10 exposure. That is a pretty good deal, because that means 90% of the tokens we are holding are relying on a conservative angle. Now, from then on, what happens is that you're going to be receiving, and this is the average we've had for the past year and a half, you're going to be receiving somewhere around 0.1 to 0.4% daily. But you're not going to see it in a back office. You're not going to see it on my account. You're going to receive it directly to your personal wallet. And that is the amazing part of it. As I said, I'm not going to say we're the most profitable. I'm not going to say we're the best. We're simply the most transparent, and we offer a different user experience. After the great success that we had with this product, because that is pretty obvious, it's been working for a year and a half, we managed to create a community that relied on us, and we relied on them. And our idea was to give them something more. People were asking for a bit more sauce. So we wanted to give them something a bit more aggressive inside the market. And we created the intermediate pool, a pool that is using a 60 to 40% risk ratio. So it's basically holding 60% on conservative tokens and 40% on a bit more aggressive angle. And it's still paying for 1,000 days, same contracts. What happens is you buy acquire for $100 and you're receiving around 0.3 to 0.7% daily to your wallet, which is around right now, what we've been receiving for this past month and a half, around a 17% a month ROI, which is a pretty good value. It takes the same time, 10 to 13 days to get active, and it works in the same way. The only difference is that every time that it pays out, it is paying more because it has a bit of a more aggressive angle. Now, one important detail to comment is what happens after the 1,000 days, right? I receive money for 1,000 days, and then what? Well, after the 1,000 days, once again, it is in your hands to deceive. You have to decide whether you want your money back or you want to keep the contract rolling for another 1,000 days. And once again, the power is in your hands. You decide whether you want to withdraw or you want to maintain your contracts running. There is a detail, and this is very important. For every 3 quais that you have on the starter pool, you can buy 1 quai on the medium pool. And why is that? We want people to conserve an angle that is conservative, because that is what we understand of the market. I believe you don't just become a millionaire overnight. I believe that you can become a millionaire, and you always can do it with the cryptocurrency world. But the idea is you need to understand that the get rich quick idea is not the reality of how it works. You need to compound interest for years. You need to think carefully what you do, and you may achieve a great amount of success. But we are not into the idea of people earning the quick buck. We are here for the long-term vision. We're talking about years and years to come. And our idea is that people can build an income for years. That is the vision which we grew inside Kuailian. And that is the vision that right now impacted over 20,000 people around the globe. So basically, right now, there is a promotion where you can buy one Kuai of low risk for every medium risk you have. That means for every Kuai that you had already in the pool or that you buy, you can buy one medium risk. And that is special because after a month, it is going to change to 3 Kuais per every Kuai that you have. So basically, it is going to change for a bit. But in essence, you're going to have the same opportunities. It is a great moment to try out the medium risk. That's a reality. Now let's talk about Kuailian Bank, one of the central stepping stones of our ecosystem. Kuailian Bank was the vision of bringing cryptocurrency closer to the people. It was the main reason why we wanted cryptocurrency and we wanted a community, because we have an exchange regulated and licensed in Estonia, which is going to be offering in the next upcoming months debit cards. So everybody can withdraw in their ATM their cryptocurrencies or pay in any store with their cryptocurrencies in hand. And our last idea with the cryptocurrency bank was as follows. We had a great idea, which is the one that we're going to explain now. We wanted to create points of sale. Now, we saw companies do it in the past, and it didn't work because they came in too early, and they came in with an idea that people don't understand. People don't understand cryptocurrency. And that's the reality. That's why they don't want it. There's no other reason why you can't want something that has been so good for the past years. But we wanted them to be able to understand the advantages it had. So we decided, instead of charging people for a point of sale, why not give it to them for free so they can install it in their own smartphone, which is going to make it easy for them. And as they don't understand cryptocurrency, why not give them an advantage with it? Why not pay them euros, dollars, their own currency in their local country of residence, so they can have an easy access to accept payments in crypto without the risk of having to keep the cryptocurrencies they don't understand and they don't want. And that was our main frame. You are connected to the exchange, so you can change cryptocurrencies for euros and operate with complete normality all around the world. And that is something amazing, guys, because this store underneath my house doesn't understand what crypto is. They don't understand the advantages. They don't understand what it's going to do for them, but they do understand that there's a community of over 20,000 people and millions of people around the world wanting to pay with cryptocurrency. So if they have an option to be able to pay, and you can go buy bread at the store beneath your house or one block away where they do accept crypto and you can see it on our app, that is going to be something good, because you're most likely, at least if you're part of our community, going to buy the bread with cryptocurrency first, because that's the idea. You like cryptocurrency. The store doesn't understand it, but they're going to accept them with ease. So we want to make cryptocurrency payments easier, give them real usability, something that Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrencies have been lacking for the past years. Nobody knows where to spend and nobody knows how to use them in real life. And we're going to give it a use. So our ideas are following. To be a part of Kuailian, you have access of the Kuailian Academy, the smart pool with the 2 configurations, our Kuailian Bank, and all the future services, which I'll now explain without entering too much detail, for only $50.95 one-time fee, paid in Ethereum, one-time fee, and you're good for the rest of your life. You can be a part of our community, enjoy our academy, enjoy our pools, enjoy everything that we keep bringing to the market. As simple as that. But to put ourselves in perspective, right? Let's talk about where we come from and where we're going. We come from 2018. Our ecosystem was officially born on September 2018 when we launched on an open beta our smart pool. And initially we were operating with around 20 people. We didn't have a big community, right? We just called up our friends and said, hey, do you want to try our product? We've been testing it. It's been working very well, and we're happy about what it's doing. So they tested it. Eventually, we created alliances, we grew bigger, and by September 2019, in a year, without any hurry, we had a community of around 2,300 people. But we had managed to get our systems ready and in place to be able to grow, to be able to sustain all the growth that we were going to have in the upcoming year. And that was due to patience. So what happened is in 2019, we launched our Ethereum mainnet. We launched our own smart contract, our dApps, a decentralized app, and we decentralized all the processes within the smart pool. In December, we opened our Kuailian bank, which we're very happy about. It's been licensed since May 2019. And now, a couple of weeks back, we launched our smart pool on the beta. And it is working in a very incredible way. Now, what is to come, right? We talked about where we're coming from, and it's been a crazy journey, but we're enjoying it a lot. Right now, we have a community of over 20,000 people and all over the world. And right now, we're going towards a direction which is very interesting. First of all, we're launching our own stored value facility in Singapore, a license regulated by the MAS, basically like the central bank there in Singapore. And that is going to allow us to bring different products to the market, especially talking about debit cards, especially talking about many other things. And we're going to be launching different configurations of product, bringing things in a different way to what we used to. What does this mean? In the near future, we're launching Kuailian Travel. I don't think I need to say a lot about what it is, but let me tell you, it's a different user experience to the one you used about. We're combining cryptocurrency and traveling, but we're doing much more than that. And I think every product we want to bring to the ecosystem, whether it is Kuailian Travel, whether it is the point of sales, or it is the quantum bot, we're going to be talking about a lot of things in the near future, in the next semester, and all of them are going to create an impact because we like to bring stuff to our community that our community will love. And that is something that we're going to be doing. We listen to our community, they listen to us, and we learn from one another. And that works perfectly for us. It has created a bond that allows us to create exactly what they're looking for. So we understand the limits of the market, we respect them, and we want people to enjoy their journey through Kuailian. We want to be a tool, a vehicle for success. And I think it is very important to choose the right vehicle for success. So let me explain the main advantages resumed in one only slide for everyone here. First of all, Kuailian has an easy access. Anybody can access Kuailian for only $50. You have transparency because we impact every single movement on blockchain. It is fully automated, so therefore it is decentralized. There is no human intervention whatsoever in any of our products. It is flexible thanks to our machine learning systems. We don't use a human trader to choose whatever he's going to pick or to choose the master nodes that he's going to set up. It is fully AI and automated. And the most important thing, and where we created a great difference in respect to everyone else, profit control. Everything we do here in Kuailian is created for a user experience that you have never seen before. So you receive every day your rewards for the things that you're doing with us. Every day, everything that you do is paid out to you. We don't speculate with the money. We don't do crazy stuff with it. We pay it directly to you in an automatic contract that allows you to be guaranteed that you're going to be receiving that money. And why is that? Because that way it is you who will decide whether you want to put the money back in and buy more contracts, whether you want to withdraw it and send it to your bank because that's where you feel safe, or whether you want to wait for the Ethereum price to rise or change it for other cryptos, whatever you want to do. Once again, it's up to you. You're going to receive your payments daily, and you pick what you want to do with the profits you are generating from Kuailian. And that is the cool thing about it. That is the magic about our system, right? Now, it is for me mandatory to be able to read part of this disclaimer to you and explain basically, and I'm going to leave it basically. If you're watching it on video, pause it. We're using, for some of our products, cryptocurrency markets. What does this mean? Cryptocurrency is a market with risk. And it is important for everybody to understand cryptocurrency is considered by regulators a high risk market. Now, for those who live in cryptocurrency like myself for the past years, we know there is a market for the long run, but it is important for us to disclaim that there is a risk of money in cryptocurrency. And it is important to understand that the products that we have exposed have some risk. So bear that in mind whenever you talk about it, because I think, and in my personal opinion, if somebody ever comes and tells you in the world that there's no risk of loss, he's probably lying. There is no such thing as a guarantee in your life, a full 100% guarantee in life. Okay, but what is the warranty of what we do? Think about it. Think about it for a minute. We verify transactions within the market. The most stable idea within a market that keeps rocking, it keeps changing, right? Prices keep rocking up and down, but our product has stayed solid for the past year and a half. Why is that? Because we're operating the only constant within a market of constant changes, which is volume. So think about this and take it into consideration. And it is a pleasure for me to be able to have presented this business for us. And remember one very important thing. Action is the fundamental key to success. So now that you have the key to success, we've opened the ecosystem up for you. I would just like to say one last thing. Welcome to Kuailian DP. This is our project, and we intend to keep growing for the next upcoming years. It is a pleasure to have you on board. Thank you for watching this presentation. Let me see if I can answer some questions, and we'll be right back.